Hey beautiful soul, it's Fiona. Let's talk about the basics of trauma. This can sound like a dramatic or intense topic to talk about, yet in fact it's actually something that most of us have a little bit of in our energetic field. Of course, the perpetrators, the so-called abusers, aren't always intentional. Often in our childhood we have caregivers and parents and people that are our protective team that don't always have the skills that we are hoping for on a subconscious level. For example, if as an adult you are a very caring, empathetic, sympathetic person who loves to show empathy and naturally is there for other people, and you didn't receive that as a child, the subconscious mind finds that a very confusing concept to grasp and in fact leaves a layer in our heart that feels hurt and disturbed because there is a form of neglect from not receiving what you as a personality would naturally give. And these neglects, whether it was being seen or heard or understood or validated or loved or spent quality time with, whatever it was that you craved as a child, and you often end up being very good at as an adult because this is something that was so natural to you and meant love to you. It meant that if you received this, it reflected love in your heart. But in fact, that wasn't a true story because somebody in your family or your supportive network may have shown you their way of loving in a different format. There are many different languages of love, and if we don't receive it as a young child in the way that we would like to receive and give it, then it doesn't make sense on a subconscious level. How can we get over this then? Well, consciously we need to reset the way we view this past stuff. Like for example, if you felt that your emotions weren't heard as a child and now you feel that it's not safe to express emotions as an adult, you need to get logical about it in your conscious mind and recognize that that was an old story that you learned to be true based on your personality blended with your parents' personality or your caregiver's personality or your support systems situation. Now, when we understand this on a conscious level, we can literally decide, hand this over to your higher self and ask it to be transformed into universal love so that you can give appreciation and acceptance and understanding to those that set up this belief in the beginning for you, and you can now take responsibility and choose to transform that old association with what love meant to you and how you were neglected into an understanding and empathy for others. Be compassionate with how other people are, and in turn shift your mindset to recreate what love means to you in the future. Clear the past by consciously handing it over to the higher self, to the superconscious, and literally ask for that old pattern, for that old memory, for that old association to literally be dissolved and transformed into beautiful, healing love. You are lovable, and it doesn't matter in the now what happened in the past. And if we're carrying it with us today, it's going to affect us. We need to choose to let it go and create way for an amazing future. Now, I know this sounds simple, and it's not that we're degrading any abusive situations that may have caused trauma in your life. It's simply saying, do not carry it forward into your future. And one way you can help yourself to transform it is to literally recognize that it is not happening now, and that how you want to go forward in your future is going to be a decision of what you put into your subconscious through the process of creating through your mind, your thoughts, your focus, and your action from this point on. It's powerful stuff, it's self-responsibility, it's healing, it's hard, and it's worth it. We must forgive, accept, and be compassionate for our past, the past situations, the past people, and allow ourselves to be free from the shackles of what we thought meant we're unworthy, unlovable, not enough. Because the truth is, you are magnificently worthy. You're unique and you are perfectly formed the way you are. And when you embrace that with full-hearted truth and knowingness, you can honestly step forward into your best life and be unapologetically your empowered, beautiful self. There you go, guys. Try it out. Love you lots. Bye for now.